Hey, what's up, y'all? So, look, I'm about to get ready to go to work, but before I go to work, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna eat today because it's gonna be the only meal for today. And then I got fruit. I had went to Publix, and then I went to Taco Bell. I've been wanting like tacos. Like last night, I had a taco with a quesadilla, and the quesadilla wasn't slapping, but that taco was hitting. So, I went to Taco Bell. I know it ain't real, but it's what I'm gonna do for right now. And I got the Doritos Supreme Locos Tacos. Amen. And it just hits. Alright, so got a little bit of work dilemma, but I think it's more so just miscommunication. Hold on. So I got a transfer with the job that I started with here in Atlanta. And so I've been with them 3 weeks now. Or is it 4? Almost 4. Three weeks, and 2 weeks when I initially got on it, I was an over the road driver. So I was for it because I'm like, okay, this will be my first time being a solo over the road driver. I need to get the experience. And found out quickly it wasn't for me when I seen my first check. Now, if my check was looking good, I would be like, okay, I can do this. I'll toughen it out. We're gonna track this out. I'm gonna be in the trenches for a while. But the money wasn't good. I was seeing the checks that I was making from being over the road. When I was in Dallas, I was a local driver, and I was making more than that. So I'm like, baby, no, I'm not going from being, a local driver, come to Atlanta and make this type of money being over the road. I'm not seeing my family. They wanted me out 12 days, come home every other weekend. For that money? No. Hold on. I will go back to being a full-time content creator before I let somebody play me like that. So I'm very I will tell people how I think, because if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything, right? So I was like telling them like, hey, this is not gonna work for me. First of all, the manager's mouth was a little slick, and I'm not with it. At the end of the day, I know how to conduct myself when it comes to being an employee or a company driver, and at the same time, people have to realize and acknowledge that we're all adults and everybody just got a position. You got to be like, relax how you talk to grown people. So I had to tell them like, hey, I don't like the way you talking. No, I'm just like, I told them how I felt, and I was like, hey, I don't think this for me. So like after talking to a couple of people, they were just like, why don't you see if we can get a transfer to an account that can accommodate you. I'm like, okay. So got a transfer with a dedicated account. And nothing's gonna be perfect, right? Everything's gonna come with some type of flaws because we don't live in a perfect world. And so when I had talked to the new manager, I was telling him like, he was like, I need nights, but I do have day shift. And I said, I don't want to work nights. This is why I don't want to be over the road. I was like, I need days. And he was just telling me like, okay, it's 5 days out of the week. You off 2 days, and then it rotates. You work another 5, and then you off 3 days. Cool. And then the money was more. Cool. He said the miles was a little less, but by the time you add up everything, it was cool. I'm like, okay, cool. And then it's an account that I had been wanting to like work for experience. And so he got me. He was waiting for them to let him know when he could get me started. And so they was like, hey, she can get started now. So he threw me into the jungle. Then I ended up doing nights. So 2 nights of doing nights, and was trying to give me held me accountability. Like I'm letting him know too, like, hey, I wasn't prepared to get back on the road. Let me go home. I gotta wash my clothes because I had took all my stuff off the truck. Because they had me, when I told them I couldn't do over the road, they had me doing like local runs. So I took all my stuff off and I'm like, hey, I gotta wash my clothes. I'm still on my 10-hour reset. Let me get time to wash my clothes and pack my bag so I can get back on the truck. I said, so I'll let you know my ETA once I'm out. I gotta get ready to go too. So anyway, he never said nothing. And I got people calling me to my, oh, you were dispatched. And I'm like, huh? Wait a minute, hold up. I'm telling them like what happened. So he threw me in the jungle. And then made me wait because they dispatched me without communicating to me like what's my schedule or even like looking at it. And then they did it again yesterday, not taking in accountability that I had a 10-hour reset. So after we work 14 hours, drive 12 hours, we have to take a 10-hour reset. No matter where you are, you have to stop because it's federal law, right? So I stopped. Long story short, he came to me some type of way, and I had to let him know, like, hold up. Because first of all, what I agreed to was be on day shift. Let's get that clear. After my 34-hour reset, or those 2 days off, when I come back, I need to be on day shift. Secondly, I had sent the message to dispatch last night, letting them know the location I was at. First of all, I wasn't safe. They had me in the forest with Boogie the Bear. I'm serious. They said to be having bears out there. So I'm in this dark area. Nobody's answering or receiving door. I'm at Walmart in the forest in the mountains. I'm up in Georgia in these weird parts that I never knew about in the mountains. And it's like, wow, like wildlife can come and get me. And they told me bears be out there. And nobody's responding. Hey, I need a number. Nobody never responds. So I had to go to the front. Walmart was closed. Okay. So I got somebody attention. They got somebody from the back. She told me to go back there, back around to the truck, and she would let them know to come and get me. She didn't even offer to, like, hey, you want to walk to the store? You know what I mean? She didn't care about my safety either. So anyway, I was just telling him all that or whatever, and I was like, hold on, we not gonna do, because what we not gonna do, if we about to have a communication, we about to really talk. So anyway, got that under wraps, and I'm about to get ready to go to work. Oh shoot. But make sure I eat too. I don't know, like I said, this will be my only meal for the day. And then I got fruit and water to snack on throughout the rest of the day. So yeah. Then they kind of like trying to hold me like a hostage and stuff, talking about so it's kind of complicated to how they kind of get me like working. So the truck that I was assigned for over the road is at a different city location versus where I am actually transferred to. So it's about maybe an hour. They're hour apart, and when I'm working, I don't have access to my vehicle, so they want me to stay there all night. No. I need access to my vehicle, so when I feel like I'm ready to go or leave, I'm gonna do that, because I'm not a slave, okay? You don't own me. I am an employee here, but that's all. But anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. I'll talk to y'all later.